Your insurance renewal just arrived. You open it, and there it is $200 more than last year. No accidents, no tickets, no changes. So, why? Just your car sitting in the driveway, quietly costing you more money every single month. Here's the truth. Insurance companies have a secret blacklist. Vehicles they price gouge because the math terrifies them. Theft rates, repair costs, crash payouts, and millions of drivers are on it right now without knowing. Today, I'm naming all 9 of them, breaking down exactly why each one bleeds your wallet, and at the end, 2 vehicles so catastrophically expensive to insure that dealers will literally never bring it up at the signing table. Ready to stop paying the insurance tax? Let's go. At number 9, we've got the Dodge Charger. This thing is American muscle royalty. Born in 1966, revived in 2006, and beloved by anyone who's ever wanted to feel like they're outrunning something. Problem is, a lot of Charger owners actually are outrunning something. Insurance companies know their data cold. The Charger has one of the highest speeding violation rates of any sedan on the road. And when these things crash, they crash hard. Rear-wheel drive plus 370 horsepower in the hands of an average driver is a recipe insurers absolutely hate writing checks for. Now, here's the kicker. The average Charger owner pays $2,800 to $3,400 per year in full coverage. That's nearly $300 a month just to insure a car. Repair costs don't help either. A front bumper replacement after a minor fender bender? Try $1,800 to $2,400 with labor. Smart buyer takeaway: if you love American muscle, a Ford Mustang EcoBoost in the same price range will run you nearly $600 less per year in insurance. Same thrill, less financial punishment. Sliding into number 8, the Tesla Model 3. Tesla changed the world, genuinely. But here's what blows me away. The car that's supposed to save you money on fuel is quietly destroying people on insurance. The average Model 3 owner pays $3,100 to $4,200 annually to insure it. Why? 2 words: repair monopoly. Tesla controls its own parts supply chain. A minor sideswipe that would cost $800 on a Toyota costs $3,500 on a Model 3, because only Tesla certified shops can touch the aluminum body structure. And those shops have waiting lists. The IIHS gives it solid crash scores, so it's not a safety problem. It's a cost to repair problem. Insurers aren't dumb. They've paid the claims, they've done the math. Smart buyer takeaway: if you want an EV, the Chevy Equinox EV and Hyundai Ioniq 6 both offer dramatically lower insurance premiums. Some owners report saving $900 to $1,200 a year just by switching platforms. Quick pause here because the next 3 cars on this list are ones people actively brag about buying, and that makes the insurance trap even more painful. Coming in hot at number 7, the BMW 5 Series. The 5 Series is the ultimate status signal for the professional class. Mid-career success, leather seats, that satisfying clunk when the door closes. But here's the financial lesson nobody tells you at the dealership. The moment you drive it off the lot, you've signed up for a lifetime of expensive decisions. Insurance averages $3,500 to $4,800 per year depending on trim level. One rear end collision? You're looking at a $6,000 to $9,000 repair bill because of the aluminum chassis and proprietary sensors embedded in literally every panel. Depreciation makes it worse. A 2022 BMW 5 Series loses roughly 45% of its value in the first 3 years. You're paying premium insurance on a car that's worth dramatically less every single month. Smart buyer takeaway: the 2019-2021 Lexus ES 350 gives you every ounce of luxury and refinement, and insurance companies love it. Average premium: $1,400 to $1,800. That's a real $2,000 a year in your pocket. Cracking into the top 6, the Kia Telluride. Hold on. Before the Telluride fans come for me, I love this SUV. It's roomy, it's beautiful, it's well built. But here's the kicker. It was the single most stolen vehicle in America 2 years running. And insurance companies have long memories. Even though Kia and Hyundai rolled out software patches, the theft data is baked into the actuarial tables now. Full coverage on a Telluride runs $2,400 to $3,100 per year in high theft zip codes. In cities like Chicago, Atlanta, or Los Angeles, some owners are seeing quotes above $3,800. Here's what blows me away. The Telluride and the Hyundai Palisade are built on the same platform. But the Palisade's insurance profile is measurably better because it didn't carry the same media theft spotlight. Smart buyer takeaway. If you're buying used in an urban zip code, get a theft risk insurance quote before you sign. A 2021 Telluride might look like a $32,000 deal. The insurance cost could make it a $36,000 decision. At number 5, the Subaru WRX. The Outback, mechanics love it. The WRX, insurance actuaries despise it. Same brand, completely different story. The WRX attracts a very specific driver profile, young, aggressive, and statistically likely to test the limits of that turbocharged 271 horsepower engine. Insurance companies track driver demographics by model, and the WRX profile is expensive. Annual premiums average $3,200 to $4,500 depending on your age and location. Under 35, you might not be able to afford the insurance even if you can afford the car. A modified WRX makes it catastrophically worse. Aftermarket exhausts, suspension lifts, intake kits, insurers treat modifications as risk multipliers. Some policies get voided entirely. Smart buyer takeaway. The Subaru Outback Wilderness gives you AWD performance and capability at roughly half the insurance cost. Same Subaru reliability, without the financial penalty. And here's the kicker for number 4, the Jeep Wrangler. The Wrangler is the most American car on the road. Open sky, mud on the tires, trail-rated badge gleaming in the sun. But here's what nobody tells you. Wranglers have a rollover rate that keeps insurance engineers up at night. The boxy, high-riding body, combined with the disconnect between off-road capable and off-road experienced drivers, creates a risk profile insurers price aggressively. Average full coverage, $2,600 to $3,400 per year. And if you've added a lift kit, bigger tires, or a rooftop tent, that policy just got more expensive and harder to file a claim on. Parts are pricey too. A simple front axle job runs $1,200 to $2,000. A soft top replacement, $900 to $1,400. Added up over 5 years, and the Wrangler lifestyle has a hidden invoice. Smart buyer takeaway. The Ford Bronco Sport carries significantly better insurance rates and nearly identical trail capability for daily drivers. It's not as iconic, but your bank account doesn't care about icons. 2 entries left, and they're about to get painful. At number 3, the Range Rover Sport. This is where wealth becomes a trap. The Range Rover Sport is aspirational, luxurious, and deeply, consistently unreliable after 80,000 miles. JD Power Reliability scores rank it near the bottom of its class year after year. But the insurance number is what should stop you cold. $4,200 to $6,500 per year for full coverage on a new Sport. One parking lot ding with a camera sensor embedded in the bumper, $2,800 to fix. A suspension air compressor failure, which happens often, runs $1,500 to $2,800. Insurance companies price in both the repair cost and the frequency. With Range Rover, both are high. Smart buyer takeaway. A 2022 Volvo XC90 delivers comparable luxury, dramatically better reliability, and insurance premiums in the $1,600 to $2,200 range. That's potentially $4,000 a year back in your pocket. And at number 2, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. 797 horsepower. That number alone tells you everything you need to know about why insurers lose sleep over this car. The Hellcat is the most stolen performance vehicle in North America. It's involved in fatal accidents at rates that make underwriters physically wince. Some insurance companies simply won't write a policy for it. Others will for $5,000 to $8,000 a year. That's not a typo. $8,000 annually just to insure a car. Bonus segment, 2 cars that look affordable but are insurance nightmares. The first one, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Beautiful EV, excellent range, but repair costs after even moderate collisions are staggering. The battery pack alone starts at $15,000 to replace. Insurers have started writing total loss checks on Ioniq 5S with relatively minor front-end damage because repair exceeds value. Premiums reflect that $3,400 to $4,900 a year. At that price, you're spending more on insurance than fuel savings justify. The second one, the Nissan GT-R, legendary status. Used prices look reasonable at $60,000 to $80,000 now. But the GT-R runs a twin turbocharged all-wheel drive system that requires specialist shops only a handful in each major city. Service intervals are brutal. Insurance? $5,500 to $9,000 per year. Leave it at the dealership. Here's the core truth. The sticker price is never the real price. Insurance, depreciation, and repair costs are the silent partners in every car purchase, and they can easily add $3,000 to $6,000 a year to the true cost of ownership. The smartest car buyers I've ever talked to spend as much time researching insurance quotes as they do test drives. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop it in the comments. Did your insurance spike last renewal, and did you know your car was on a high-risk list? Because I read every single comment, and the answers genuinely surprised me. If this saved you money or saved someone you know from an expensive mistake, hit subscribe. Every week, I'm here doing one thing: protecting your wallet from decisions the dealership hopes you never figure out.